Opie and Anthony Friday. Joe DeRosa in studio.
Yo, dude.
And also Colin Kane in studio.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Good, good. You know, knocking around, just trying to get through the day. I'm trying to be a regular guy.
Yeah.
I like regular guys.
Another day, another dollar, you know?
That's what I say, you know. Hey, TGIF, though, right?
Yeah, you know. Hey, I think it's about beer 30, right, fellas?
You know.
Hey, look at my watch. Hey, it's afternoon somewhere.
You got to throw in the you know a lot.
You know?
If you want to be a regular guy.
Regular guy. I hate regular
You
guys.
guys want to come watch the game on Sunday?
I'm there.
Yeah,
I got to ditch the old lady.
Bring her along. Mare will make some dip.
I don't know. You can come over to my place. I got the man cave set up. You know, she don't go down there. She knows better. Oh, really? What a man. You had to set up your own little fucking space. Yeah. She gets the whole house. You get a stinky basement room with a TV in it so your buddies can hang out.
God forbid you hang out with girls.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, I got a man cave. Really? Congratulations. You have a tree house at 45, you fucking loser.
His tree fort.
Man caves are popular, though. You're pissing off a lot of our audience, Joe.
Stop.
We're trying to lift everybody up.
Just call it a room. You got a room.
But it's just...
I got a bar in my basement. I don't call it the man cave.
Right, exactly.
That's because you live alone.
That's true. It's just the cave.
You think there's a lot...
No gender.
You think a lot of the women, you know, will say stuff like, well, all right, well, you guys have fun down there.
Have fun down there, that matronly, motherly thing that they're just like, all right, the guys are down in the man cave again.
Yeah.
Just talking to her friends upstairs, running the house.
Baking cookies upstairs for the men.
Yeah. You know how they are. Oh, God.
Oh, and then she yells downstairs for the husband or something. Bob, can you come up for me? She's calling.
The old ball and chain needs me.
You want to get me a cold one on your way back? Get me a cold, frosty, wobbly pop on your way back.
I'd better go upstairs. I don't want to be in the doghouse.
I was over when Burr still lived in the city. I went to his house one day. We were hanging out. He lived with his girl, you know?
Yeah.
And every time she said something, he would go, geez, there you dingbat. And he kept doing it. So then I started doing it with him. And she's going, stop it, stop saying it. Like, she was getting so mad. And then,
that's classic.
Yeah, then 2 hours later, she's going, shut up, you dingbat. We're like, yeah, it's funny, see?
Shut up there, you. You dingbat.
We got a Jew moved in next door there. You dingbat.
Oh, shit, that's great.
Man caves.
It's just so, you know, be a guy.
I mean...
sit in your fucking living room.
Or, no, you can have a cool space, but when you start talking about, you know, naming it the man cave.
And when you're using it to escape from your chick because, you know, the guys are over and... unless you're fucking,
but they sell.
Unless you're fucking down there,
yeah.
You know.
But they fucking sell that merchandise specifically for that shit, like those kegerators and all that shit. It's specifically for those types of little rooms.
For the Oh, gotta get one of them.
Hey,
that's how it is.
Hey, man, look, we sell beer signs. You want to buy one for your cave?
I got the Coors one. You turn it on, look, it looks like the waterfall.
Oh,
the
man.
The waterfall's all lit up and great.
You want a neon Rolling Rock sign?
Yeah, I could
it's
use
neon.
Oh, guys, we're
and I got an old Schaefer. I got an old Schaefer tray.
We're
Pilsner glasses.
We're pissing off Howard on Long Island.
What?
Howard.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Well, we need the man cave, bro. We totally need
it.
And
it's bro.
I know.
We need the man cave.
What do you need it for?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
We need it. Listen to me. We need privacy. When you got 5 TVs in the house and 4 of them have the fucking soap net on.
Soap net? Well, be a man. Be a man and change the fucking channel.
Whose wife has the soap net on?
This is what you do, Howard. This is what you do. The next time she's watching SoapNet, you take out your cock and you walk up to the TV and start rubbing your dick all over the TV. And you go, oh, my God.
Wow. Danny.
Come on.
Danny found a picture of a guy gaping.
Oh,
He's just holding his raw asshole open, and it's about the size of a beer can. It's open. And then he puts man cave with an arrow.
I almost gagged at
His
that.
ass, you see that open ass? It looks like, remember the old school Twizzler commercials with the red lips? Look at it. It does. You remember those commercials?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Twizzler's mouth.
All right. Howard needs his man cave. I'm sorry, Howard.
Oh, poor guy.
Okay, but it's great. It's great. You guys are great.
What do you got? What do you got in it? Do you got a Peels sign?
The 65-inch TV with the freaking Bose home theater. I got it rocking and rolling down there.
I think what we're pointing out, I mean, is your lady allowed down there, or or is this area off limits?
Because this.
No. She comes down. SoapNet's not permitted on down there.
Not permitted.
I
Permitted.
see.
There's a space, there's a room you could
Yeah.
have, but to dub it the man cave and like guys come over and it's like, yeah, let's go down to the man cave. That's so like homoerotic. It really
is
is kind
homoerotic.
of gayish.
And also, I'm not trying to pick on Howard, but to say things like, it's not permitted.
Not
Yeah.
permitted.
There are rules and regulations to my clubhouse.
That's his clubhouse, and her rules don't apply down here. We're married upstairs, and you're the wife, and you can tell me some shit. Not down here in the man cave.
Oh, God.
We got to shut up because so many people going, this is hitting way too close to home.
Fuck you,
Sorry, man.
Be a man.
Sorry, man.
You can act like a man.
You're not going to come on. What's the matter with you? I don't know, Godfather. I had to go to my man cave. I tried to be there. What's the matter with you? Godfather, just smack your face.
Had you invited me over for coffee, you would have a man cave on this day.
Did you ever invite me to your man cave?
You guys come over any day of the week, bro.
All right.
These men took my daughter
Back to the
down
man
to
cave.
the man cave and did the unspeakable thing, but she kept her honor. I want you to destroy their man cave. This I cannot do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Immediately, that guy, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Hey, you need
Hey,
the man
bro.
cave, bro.
And then he goes,
4 to 5 TVs.
yeah. And then he goes, trust me, babe, I got it rocking and rolling
It's
down
right.
there.
I got the
Definitely.
TV. I got the cake. I'm rocking and rolling. The last
said the
place I
size of
want
the
to be.
TV, too. He had to say the size.
Got the 65-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last place I want to be is Howard's man cave.
Yeah. I never want to go anywhere that's rocking and rolling.
Yeah, rocking and rolling. I just want to sit and fucking maybe watch the game without it being a thing. Yeah, look where we are, guys, huh?
Yeah,
High
yeah.
fives all around. High five. A lot of high-fiving going on there.
Yeah. You want to come over here? It's rocking and rolling. Oh, what? You mean a place where there's not going to be anything even remotely rock and roll? Anytime somebody says that, it's like, it's so Dick Clark. Ugh. Awful.
Rocking and rolling. No girls allowed. He-Man Women Haters Club. Yeah, great.
Yeah, well,
Danny's been punching up lots of man cave pictures, and it's just
it's
so...
a very popular thing out
Yeah,
there.
but could
I
you
understand.
just call it a room?
I understand.
It's my fucking it's the TV room. It's where I go fucking hang out. It's
Right.
whatever.
Dude,
Unbelievable.
my buddy got his basement
Oh God.
completely redone.
Yeah.
But like he's not a douche about it. But we go down there and get whacked. He doesn't care if his wife hangs out or not. And she goes to bed early because she's a nurse.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest thing. We stand there, we get shit-faced, and she'll come down at like 3 a.m. with this look on her face like,
Please.
can you lower the music, please? And he'll go, yeah, you want me to lower? Hold on a second. And he walks to the stereo and turns it up louder.
What an asshole.
I know.
love it.
And then she gets mad, and he'll literally start going, whose castle? My castle.
Is he Ralph
I
Cramden?
own the whole cat. Dude, it's the shitty, but it's funny. He's doing it just to be a
Of course,
douche.
yeah.
And we laugh so fucking hard at her, and she gets so fucking mad.
See, that's funny.
It's hilarious.
That's a guy that's
Yeah.
like, fuck you, not like, all right, let's go down to the place where I'm in charge. Yeah, she takes care of all this upstairs shit. You know, all the other shit I paid for.
Dude, it literally is like a fort.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
it's a tree fort.
I'm so
for
glad
adults.
you brought up the fort thing, because Michael in North Carolina is going to bring this whole thing.
man cave.
He's going to bring this whole thing together with one lousy phone call. Go ahead, Michael.
I think. Yeah, I grew up in Tennessee, and middle school, high school, we all had a cave out in the woods, so we used to hang out, look at porn, burnt stuff, whatever. And so I went back home a couple of years ago, read a story in the newspaper that a bunch of married guys got busted having homosexual sex. It's what they call the man cave.
See, basically, all our tree...
man cave is ruined for life for me now.
Yeah.
Every time I can't hear man cave and not think about 40 guys in the cave.
Basically, our old tree forts and all that are now places where guys go to have gay sex.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, it was cool. It was our tree.
Ripping me off.
It was our tree fort.
I actually growing up, everyone has the.
Thank you, sir.
When I was growing up, I used to have across the street from my house used to be a huge mansion and there's huge woods, and I used to go in there and just fuck around. And I got pornos, and I didn't want them to get fucked up, so I put them in Ziploc bags and I buried them.
Wow, very squirrel-like.
I want to start. That's the Joe likes that one. That's the place to bury them.
We never buried them. We kept them in the tree fort, and they'd always wind up as kids, we could build a tree fort, but we weren't very good roofers, so they leaked.
Right.
It's not like you had this nice roof on there. So the porno would always end up like a roller coaster track,
right?
All like that, and the pages would, be
between
stuck
the
together.
rainwater and all the cum.
Oh, God.
Your Playboy would be ruined.
Which was saltier, the rainwater or the cum?
Oh no!
Yeah.
You came on my favorite picture. Why would you do that?
It was also like fucking Lord of the Flies back then, because you'd go up into your tree fort to go look at some of your porno stash, and it's like, it's gone. I bet the motherfuckers on Warner Road took it. It was fascinating. And like they had the fort, and then you had to go for a counterattack to get your porno bag. Fucking crazy.
That's the thing with the gay sex thing, that you said. Or the guy that called, whatever, saying the guys were fucking the man. That's literally what I picture every time in a man cave, is that scene from Autofocus where they're both sitting there and they're like, this is making me hot. And they're whacking off next to each other. Do you remember that?
Damn,
that's what
not right.
Do you remember that in Autofocus?
What movie was that?
I never saw that.
That's the movie with Greg Kinnear where he plays the guy from Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever saw that movie.
And they're sex freaks, and there's a scene with him and Willem Dafoe, and they hang out in Greg Kinnear's basement. So, because they got fucking tapes of them fucking on the road and shit. And they're watching a tape of them banging these chicks in, like, Dallas somewhere. And, what's his face? Greg Kinnear just goes, this is making me hot. And he starts fucking jerking off, and Willem Dafoe starts jerking off. Because they're that desensitized. That's what I picture in the fucking man cave.
Just
There's
jacking
no
off.
fucking pussy around.
Porno on Howard's 65-inch TV. His cock is out. His pals are around. They're eating hot wings.
Well, hey, man, it is halftime. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do, right?
Come on.
We watched the whole game. I don't need to look at the highlights.
Oh, shit.
Some people saying man caves are homoerotic, and other people saying, come on, man, lay off, dude. I got a man cave.
I got a man cave.
That guy's married,
Shut
that's
it.
why.
Shut it with your gay room.
Yeah,
you have a gay room.
Gay room?
Gay room. That's what it's for. It's for putting your penis in another man's ass.
Oh, we just lost our demo, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Dumbo. I hate our dumbo.
All right.
You go to the contractor. Can I have a man cave? Oh, you want a gay room?
What do you need?
I'll
A
build you
gay
a gay
room.
room.
Yeah, fine.
I got the gay room catalog right here.
Yeah.
You can pick out your gay.
Yeah, we just call them gay rooms now.
That's right.
Man caves, yeah, that's like last year. Now we just call them fag rooms, gay rooms.
Yeah, you want a cum basement? I can build you
Yeah,
that.
what do you need?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
You want a drain in the floor on the tile and a squeegee? What do you need? What do you need? You can hose it down. No carpeting. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Fuck.
All right, here we go.
Trying to make it sound cool.
Let's talk to the women. Denise in PA. Denise.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey.
Hi.
So my married boyfriend has a man cave, and that's where he calls me from until all hours after his wife goes to bed, and we talk until all hours. That's what he does with his man cave.
Oh, well, you sure showed us, slut.
Are you trying to prove that he's not gay because he calls you and talks to you till early hours? And that's more gay. If he fucked you in his man cave, I'd be like, all right, you got a point.
Is he talking about what kind of curtains to put in his man cave with you? Stop it.
Tonight.
Yep.
You should be
Bring it up
ashamed of
tonight.
yourself, adulteress. I want everyone to know there's a whore living in Pennsylvania.
There's a whore calling the man cave. Get your own man cave.
Get your own goddamn man.
Janice Rossi's a man cave whore.
You're awesome.
All right, Denise.
Janice Rossi.
Let's say goodbye to the slut from
And look what
Pennsylvania.
happens when you press the button. The wall opens up and there's a 65-inch television. Oh, God, was she a gaudy, dumb bitch.
Oh, she was the worst.
Now guys are calling to admit they have a man cave and they have names for their man cave. We start with Vic in New York. Vic.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
brother?
up, man?
I call my my man cave a fortress of solitude.
Oh, he took it from the Superman thing, Fortress of Solitude.
So
I
sad.
got a wife and 4 little cunts at home, man.
All right. He deserves the man cave for that.
In all
deserves
fairness,
it.
Anthony, there is another side to this.
He has a fallout shelter then.
4 little cunts.
That's a bomb shelter.
Jesus Christ.
4 little cunts.
All right, you know what?
That was awesome.
Oh,
He
damn.
just defended everybody with a man cave out there.
All right.
Justin in Westchester. Justin.
Come on.
Yeah, was that a man cave in Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, under the pawn shop. Right.
That's hilarious.
Fucking Zed used to go down to the man cave.
All right, you know what? Now,
Let's go to my let's go to my man cave.
you know we're fighting this out in front of everybody.
Yeah, we're in the man cave. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, fuck him good. Yeah. Who is sicker, Zed for fucking the guy, or the guy standing there going, yeah, good.
That guy, the other guy.
That guy. I think.
The other guy's sick. That guy creeps me out.
The man cave.
Yeah. Call your mistress. Talk to her at all hours of the morning.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Fucking do it.
You turn on that 65-inch TV, Howard. Oh, yeah, fuck him.
No soap. No soap net permitted down here.
Yeah, tell the gimp to go upstairs and talk to the wife.
Man cave back to the gay room now.
It's all gay.
We're battling this out in front of everybody.
How could you not listen to this and just see Marcellus Wallace getting fucked in the ass?
One of the
Sexy.
That was a tough. That was tough to stomach, man. Tough to stomach the first time I saw that flick.
Like on this slide away, he's like,
Oh my God. What happened to that guy?
who's that?
Marcellus Wallace.
Oh,
Ving Rhames. That guy was the man for like 3 years.
he was
What the fuck happened to
He
him?
was in here like about a month ago.
About a month ago we interviewed him.
Yeah,
Is he awesome?
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
he is
Yeah.
pretty cool, but he's
His whole
what?
his whole chest is carved up. You don't fuck with a guy like that. He was in Piranha,
yeah, he was in that movie. Piranha.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
Which
Piranha
which
was
ended up
great,
being
actually.
a better
Was it
movie
good?
than I thought it was
loved it.
going to be.
Because it was a goof, I guess.
Yeah, they were goofing and it was supposed to be campy and all that shit, right?
Yeah, it was fucking
But yeah,
great.
he had a nasty fucking
don't know what
carved
that
up
was.
chest.
From what? Was he in jail or
He
something?
said he
shit.
got like
Some shit.
cut up and stabbed
Some
and
shit.
shit back growing up in the hood, but
We got that
it looked
scar.
like some kind of keloid
You ever see
scarring.
it?
I don't have
No.
any idea.
It's been in movies, I think.
Yeah. Why is he
Yeah,
taking
but
his
then I
shit
think people thought it was just makeup,
Well,
but no, it's part of him.
Part of who he is.
Oh yeah, let me.
The remake of Dawn of the Dead was great too. He was in
That was fucking
That's
fantastic,
such a
man.
good movie.
But
love
I
that
guess
one.
what I'm saying is that guy seemed like he was on his way to being like an Oscar kind of actor. He was
Yeah.
in that John Singleton movie about what was that called? The one where he was like the cowboy in it.
Ain't ringing a bell. What the fuck? The fuck?
Can we talk about Man Cave some more?
Sorry,
please?
sorry. Here you go for
That's
the Ving
good.
Oh,
Rhames.
there's the scars.
Ving
by the way.
Rhames. Look at there in the man
All
cave
right.
right there.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That wasn't makeup for the film. We saw it.
Mission Impossible.
Christ.
He was in that, right?
He got carved the fuck up.
Jeez, dear.
My man
we got-
cave. Huh?
We got a good question coming in from John in Jersey. John,
Hit her, Jan.
Hey guys,
Hey.
do you think there's an equivalent of a man cave for stink boxes?
Stink boxes. It's called the rest of your house.
Yeah, it's
That's what
called a
it's fucking
stink
called.
box.
The stink, they call it the stink box. We're just going down to the stink house. Stink house. They
Do you
suck.
think there are posters of the bridges of Madison County hanging all over?
Yeah, it's all chick flicks, you know, traveling
You're
pants.
allowing him to say that without beating him up?
No, because that's probably what it would be like.
Really?
Yeah, just awful.
Yeah, what do you think?
It would be that scene that's in every bad movie, like 5 or 6 women with some soul music, and they got wine, and they're dancing together. Oh,
Yeah.
That scene, like with Stella got her groove back or whatever the fuck, and they're all chatting and talking about how men suck, and they drink the wine, they get a little, like, buzzed, and someone puts on some fucking Marvin Gaye, and they're dancing around to it. I will never watch a movie where that happens.
Yeah, and then one of them goes, "Look at the picture of Brett Favre's dick that he sent me."
It's so little.
Yeah.
Oh, want to seg into that? What do you think
No,
of that story?
I
It's a
wasn't
big story,
trying to-
but that's fine.
But yeah,
What do you
come
think
on,
about
give
that
me a
whole thing?
fucking break with this chick saying that she didn't send the... Who the fuck sent the text, the MySpace messages, and the pictures if she didn't do it? Who did it?
Right.
That's fucking ridiculous. And I'm just...
She had gold. She's sort of famous, and she
Exactly.
know this pushes her forward. I'm with you, Joe.
Yeah.
Here's my point.
I'm with you.
Here's my point.
She's got text messages and a possible picture of Brett Favre's penis. She needs to get that out there without making
Maybe
herself
Brett was
look
an asshole.
I am so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of these fucking chicks coming out. When Tiger Woods got busted, my buddy goes, "Oh, thank God we have all these upstanding whores that are willing to come out and talk about this." I'm so sick of these chicks. They show their fucking tail any chance they get, and then they fucking roll over. They burn these guys. They ruin fucking lives. They don't give a shit. And you know what fucking bothers me? You will never...
Not you.
Well, that. And you will never turn on Oprah and see this. You will never turn on Oprah and see a woman sitting on the couch and hear the woman go, "Well, Oprah, you know, we just had the idea to start the computer company in our dorm room, and now we're billionaires." You will never fucking see that. "Well, Oprah, it's a social website that we invented, and now we're You will never fucking see it.
Yeah.
I am so fucking tired of guys getting fucking run through the mud by these chicks. And it's a free fucking ride.
Yeah.
Take your fucking pick. Either we're equal sexes or we're not. Take your fucking pick. Stop running us through the fucking mud. Stop taking every chance you got to suck a guy's bank account dry. To suck it. It's fucking pathetic, man. It's absolutely pathetic. This fucking rag has her ass and tits all over the fucking internet and is going to sit there and go, "I don't get it. Why would he send me a picture of his dick? Doesn't make any fucking sense to me."
Our tits are hanging out in, like, how many
Everywhere.
pictures? Yeah, it was great.
Drives me fucking crazy, man. It's ridiculous.
This
It's
fucking studio's like a man
audacity.
cave right now. You're a fucking man cave. Yeah, fuck the women.
Yo, get out of here.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Come on, DeRosa, pull your cock out. Let's jerk off. Come on, like a real man cave.
It's just
Are they
making me
How
hot.
are they going to prove it's his dick? How are they going to prove it's his dick?
I
Is he going to go that far?
It just got traded again.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
you didn't.
I think they were, he's not denying it. Is like the first thing that says it's his dick. Secondly, I think somebody recognized his hand or something. He's really
big meat
trying
paws
hard
Yeah,
to...
dude.
He's really trying hard
Had some
to
eye black on it.
cover it up.
Yeah.
And you got this this big dumb lug is going to have to go on TV and go, "Yeah, it was my dick. I'm sorry.
I want to apologize to my wife and my kids and my grandkid.
He has horrible game on the field and off the field, by the way. 'Cause we're playing the voicemails, and his game is it's uncomfortable to let. You want to play it again for everybody?
Yeah, listen
Yeah.
to his droning delivery.
We got audio of Anthony trying to pick up the same girl.
Yeah. Well, she was in here. She was in here one day.
She was in here like promoting that she was doing this Who Gives a Shit sports show for some Who Gives a Shit channel, knowing in her head that she had some real good stuff to talk about. That always drives me nuts.
From like 2008.
That always
This
drives me
supposedly
nuts.
happened in 2008.
It's just fucking, it's just...
Here's the
Oh, yeah.
voicemails that Brett left for Jenn Sterger.
Jen,
Man.
it's not a setup. Just got done with practice. Got meetings here, and I went for about a couple more hours. I'm going back to the hotel and just chill. So, send me a text, because I'll be in the building for a couple hours. Love to have you come over tonight. But I know I think Aaron came up and asked you if you would give your number, or he was going to give you my number. But I understand. But send me a text. Love to see you tonight. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
That's like a teenager.
He's got all the personality.
I never leave voicemails. I never fucking leave
first of all,
voicemails.
don't leave a voicemail.
Never.
What's wrong with you?
Just send a picture of your dick.
Just send the cock pic. Send the cock pic. Then here's his delivery.
Jenn, we're passing through 10,000 feet. You can start turning on your electronic devices.
Yeah, but there's confidence in that
Start
voice.
coming around with drinks, beverages, and food for you.
Chill out. Chill out.
Have fun. Enjoy the flight. Enjoy my cockpits.
That's right.
You're Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Just say,
Brett
hey, man,
Favre.
I'm going back to my hotel room, and I really want you to suck my dick.
Yeah.
Like he's
if you
talking
can
around it
find
and
it.
being all awkward and weird. Like,
The-
like he's a pimple fucking faced kid or something.
The subtext of that voicemail is just fucking bleeding. You can hear him literally about to be like, yeah, so did you ever wonder what the fucking point of all of it is, Jen?
He does sound like a broken man.
Yeah, my career's falling apart. I'm trying to rag you out. You're probably going to go to the press. He knows what the fuck is going on.
Fuck it. Fuck it all.
Yeah, but he gets whatever he wants as far as pussy, and then all of a sudden he's actually got to work for it now, and he's got to talk, and that's what's great about it. He's always like,
He can't just be Brett Favre
no,
and get this girl.
now he's just talking like, so we'll chill and.
Like,
I've
this
never
girl
done this
wasn't
before.
running towards him going like, oh, Brett Favre. And he's like,
So it's a little, you get a little insight of that's how that is, I think.
I got to work at this. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Nobody's run towards him since Cameron Diaz and Something About Mary.
Look at his little
That's his dick.
That's his dick.
Oh, shit.
Brett Favre.
Oh,
Now he's got the
dude.
top angle.
Now he,
I can
That's
see
the
his-
most flattering shot, by
is
the
that
way.
erect? That's flaccid,
Yeah.
right?
well,
Wow,
you know,
dude.
he's got.
Look at his head. Look at
He's,
that thing.
It's not good.
It's not. To go back to the first one, it's my favorite. I love Brett Favre's dick.
Jesus.
It's hysterical.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, what a mess.
Now we know why he wears number 4.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus.
She fat.
This looks very, very close to a first down. Let's bring out Brett Favre's dick and see if they've made it.
Brett, we don't have the guy to put his pinky on the ball for the kick. Can you put your dick over here?
Brett Favre actually teeing up the ball for the kicker with that little dick. Shouldn't get in the way at all. Oh,
Damn.
Brett, that is not
That's fucking
good.
sad, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying,
Yeah.
"Come on, guys, his hands are huge."
Cares?
Yeah.
You can kind of.
Dude, look at it in relation to everything else.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, if your hands are huge, Brett, then why don't you take a picture of your cock next to some watch batteries for a little perspective, you know?
Yeah, or a baby's hand.
I mean, if you're going to send a cockpit, get it hard. I mean, is that hard?
We don't know.
Oh, man.
It looks like it's just
It looks
about.
like he's squeezing the bottom to try to blow it up like
Oh,
a balloon.
yeah.
When you make balloon animals.
You think he's pulling down on it?
Yeah, he's trying his best.
Giving it kind of a facelift.
I think it's a marble floor he's standing on.
Oh, I thought it was water. It's like, yeah, dude, that's smart. Put your dick
No,
next to
it's-
the ocean.
Yeah, he's in some kind of a hotel room, so it looks like a marble floor.
Looks like the bathroom.
Probably living in luxury there.
Yeah.
Living in luxury, Joe.
Geez, Brett, take a picture of your dick and send it to the broad, would you please?
Sent that one?
Yeah.
How many
Damn.
did he have that was one he decided to send? Like, how many other ones are really
And they
looking
finally said,
bad?
"No, this is the one I sent."
That's a
By the
good
way,
one.
You know how many I take before I send one?
Yeah.
I'm offended. I'm offended at the quality of his cell phone pictures.
Yeah, what does he got?
He's a multi-millionaire. He's got a fucking Nokia flip phone. These fucking pictures stink.
That's like half a pixel.
Muscle Tane has a fine little line here. Does he have a purple helmet?
Ah, there you go. See?
All right, here's another voicemail from.
Embarrassing.
What's her name again? Jenn Sterger.
So in some garbage can, huh?
Little setup here. So he found out that she's not interested and possibly threw his number or whatever into a garbage pail.
Okay.
So this is where this picks up.
So in some garbage can, huh? So that's what you think I think of you. All right. Well, I'm still trying. Just got done with practice. I'll try the other phone. You probably call ID at me. But you can make it. Be great. All right. Later.
He's trying. I'm still trying, huh?
Yeah.
This is when he
I
was
have
with
nothing
the Jets.
else to say, though.
My team. This is when he was with my team.
That is fucking
Explains
pathetic.
a lot now.
It explains everything
It
now.
explains everything.
So, and again, it says at the end of that art. Hold on, let me read it. What does it say here? It says, Sterger's manager, Phil Reese, told the Post the almost too hot for TV hostess. And fuck you, almost too hot for TV. What, are you fucking edgy? They make her sound like Andy Kaufman or something. Oh, she's so daring, we don't know if we can box her in. This
All she
fucking
has to
dumb
do is show up.
Yeah, exactly. Read the
That's it.
fucking teleprompter. Too hot for yeah, fucking snap. All right.
She's a fan of our show, but whatever.
Had no comment yesterday and denied she had provided the messages to the site. Well, then who the fuck provided them? Who provided them then?
How did we get to the point where we're playing her voicemails?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
That's
How'd
what I'm
that get
saying.
around?
So she had to give it to somebody?
That's what I'm saying. Well, somebody, one of the...
And you would only give it to somebody if you kind of wanted this shit out
Listen
there,
to
right?
this.
Well,
Brett-
dude, she's...
yeah.
Oh.
No.
Brett needs...
you were setting something
needs to
up.
take Brett needs to
I'm
take the
fucking
Mel
asleep.
Gibson route
What's
on
up?
his voicemails. He needs to take that Mel Gibson route.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, they should meet. Mel, you need a little more Brett. Brett, you need a little more Mel in your voicemails, and you guys will balance each other out nicely.
I can't believe I got to deal with this. So many people saying tweet the link. You can't find this?
It's on fucking YouTube, I'm
It's
sure,
everywhere.
right?
Brett Favre's penis.
Please. We'll tweet shit that's a little hard to find or whatever. This is everywhere, man.
I'm just tired of this fucking, don't give me the baby in the woods routine, Sterger. You know,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
fucking...
Right.
I was watching Dracula yesterday after I left the show.
No, you weren't.
No, the Francis Ford Coppola one, the one with Gary Oldman.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
But were you really watching it?
I took a nap. I put it on when I was taking a nap. You don't like that movie?
I like it.
I just questioned that you were actually watching it.
Oh, yeah.
It's that creepy Nosferatu-looking Dracula.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
But I put it on. I was like taking a nap to it, and I got so fucking mad before I fell asleep. I had to shut it off. It made me so mad watching Winona Ryder be like, and every fucking chick in that movie going, it's not my fault. He hypnotized me. It's like, if that is not the fucking epitome of the woman's lack of responsibility in this fucking culture. It wasn't my fault. I didn't know what I was doing.
You were getting mad at a Dracula movie because she was being hypnotized by Dracula, and you saw that as kind of a figurative thing on life in general?
Doesn't hypnotize any men. No. What's he do? He hypnotizes the chick, and the chick goes, he's got me in his trance. And then fucking poor Van Helsing and this dumb snatch's fucking husband got to run in
love it.
and try to kill a fucking vampire.
I love it, though. You're insane, but I love it.
Insane. That's hysterical.
It's good.
I think because Dracula just wanted to fucking bite chicks. He's not gay.
And we fucked up, by the way.
Yeah, a great man cave. His man castle.
Yeah, we fucked up. You know the garbage can comment that Brett Favre did in that last voicemail?
Yeah.
I thought it had something to do with maybe she threw his number
No,
away.
she didn't want to end up in a garbage can.
Yeah, exactly. I fucked up because we got that part of the story earlier. Because she basically said, you get involved with someone like a Brett Favre, you could end up in a garbage can. So that's where the voicemail picks up where Brett Favre goes, garbage can, huh?
Oh, I
Is
see.
that what you think I think of you?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
All right, so we fucked that up a little bit.
You wouldn't want to hurt your status on the Versus network.
All right, listen, we got to take a quick break. We got Seth Green here. He only has until 9. He's got a new project he wants to promote, especially on our show.
What the hell is he doing?
I don't know. We'll find out next.
All right.
No, I do know, but that's the tease, I guess.
Something
called Control TV. So Seth will talk about that. We got Colin Kane. We got Joe DeRosa. We got audio of Anthony attempting to pick up the same girl Brett Favre.
Same girl Brett Favre did, and with apparently the same results. Although I did not send a dick picture. which is probably where I made my big mistake.
I go straight to asshole picture.
Yeah.
Gaping. Do you just pull your ass over and send that? Because if she's going to go for that, she'll go for anything. You gotta really...
You got her number?
Huh?
You got her number?
I don't think I ever got her number even that day.
Because I know one of your things is to hand over your phone. So
Yeah, I was going to
wonder if you got her number,
phone.
because then maybe we could call her, get a little exclusive here today.
Oh, really?
Let's get some real radio
Leave
done.
her a voicemail or two?
Enough of this horse shit
Jenn.
we do.
Hi. The cock picture's on the way. I'm at the studio still. Like I said before, I'll be out of here at 10 on the nose, regardless if we're talking or not.
I'm still trying.
No, I'm
Just
still
finished
trying.
practice.
They're just a good old country boy.
You
I'm
podunk
still
asshole.
trying.
You fucking...
Yeah, but I've sent chicks pictures of my dick, so everyone's done it. You've done it.
No, I haven't.
You've never done that in your whole life, dude.
No, because then I won't get to fuck
I
them.
fucking totally have done that, dude. Every guy's done that, man, for the most part, dude.
Everything with a chick, between me and a chick, is a trick to get her to
I've
the
done
point
it.
where I'm naked.
You have to work magic like Svengali.
It's all a trick to get to naked. Once we're naked, I know she's probably not going to back out at that point.
But there's still a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
You're not satisfied until you're in there.
I can't blame the girl. I leave the door unlocked in case she wants to take a run. I'm like, I don't ever want her to feel trapped. You know,
grab her clothes and make a run for it. Running down the highway trying to flag cars down like a rape victim.
Colin's done it though, Colin.
Yeah. I've done it.
Did you have proper lighting and angle? What were you doing?
Fuck, man. Yeah, just like he said, you got to take a couple shots. I see a lot of times you got to get the chick to send it first.
You got
the best is you have her send it first, and then you just don't respond. That's the best. That's probably the worst thing you can do.
Send her a bunch of proofs for her to pick out the one she wants.
No, dude.
Do you want a wallet size?
My
8
one
by
friend,
10?
my one friend Josh Accardo, he's a comedian. He's very funny. He's got such a manipulative power over women. He can get any girl naked and send him pictures. Every day I get a different picture. You know, Josh, I get a different picture. Yeah.
Does he hypnotize him? Like,
I don't know what. He seriously does. He seriously does. He'll hook up with a chick, and seriously, he's got Invisalign. You know, Invisalign. He'll do a one-night stand, and he'll somehow get that girl to pay for his Invisalign fucking installments.
Wow,
I'm into
Dude,
it.
how fucking nuts is that?
Fat chick though, or
has to be?
Nah. Actually, I don't meet him, so I don't
Either
know.
a fat chick or a chick with no father. Come on.
I had a girl that lived.
I mean,
let's be serious.
Let's be serious.
One of the two.
I had a girl that lived out of New York, and she started sending me pictures of like her underwear and shit.
Underwear? Oh.
Yeah, and I go,
You got to end that relationship.
in her. She's sending me pictures in her underwear. I mean, and I started. I was like, hey, feel free to send these pictures anytime. Once you know it's an open door policy, whatever.
That's what you said?
Yeah, and she goes,
what the fuck, dude?
And
That's how you talk dirty?
I was being funny.
We got an open door policy here.
Women may concern.
I was being funny. I was going. I was.
he signs it, yours, Joe DeRosa. Very truly yours.
To whom it may concern, we thank you for your interest.
Were you trying to hypnotize her, Joe?
No, I was being funny when I said, I was like, I just want you to know there's an open door policy with these pictures here. Feel free.
That's hilarious, isn't it? Wow.
And she thought it was funny.
Just like a fucking Woody Allen bit. Unbelievable.
If you guys let me finish, I'll
put that on disc, man. Woo.
Let you finish. We can't make this much fun of you.
Wow.
No, I'm
just
gonna
like listening to Bill Hicks' Relentless. Wow, watch out.
I'm gonna insult myself in the story if you let me get to it.
But it's so much more fun for us to insult you.
I thought you already did.
You guys are cutting off the insult.
All right, I'm sorry.
So she goes, oh, so what are you going to send me? And she's like, you better send me some pictures. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, if I'm sending you half-naked pictures, you got to send me some naked pictures. And I just go, neither of us want that. We know this. Neither. I go, you're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to be sexy. I'll send you something else. And then I told her she would acquire points for every time she sent me pictures.
Look at this
and
fucking
she could cash the points in.
She could cash the
Point
points
system.
in. Yeah,
Fucking Joe DeRosa rules.
Game. Fucking Brett Favre is laughing at you.
I don't know. I have a catalog I'm going to send her. Here's what you get, like camel doll.
We really got to break because Seth Green's got...
It's a rewards program.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We got to break in because Seth Green's only have a few minutes with us. He's got to get out of here at 9, and we still have to break, so we're a little late.
Right.
So we'll continue with him, and then, of course, Colin, Kane, and Joe DeRosa. So much to do today. We'll try to squeeze in as much as possible.
Opie and Anthony, the Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus. Sirius XM.
So busy today. In studio, Seth Green. Seth, I gotta apologize. I didn't realize you don't have a lot of time.
It's outrageous.
And it's Friday, and we got way too much going on today.
Well, whenever I fly into town, they try and maximize the amount of work that I do. So I've got things scheduled like every 20 minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes here, and then you're off somewhere else. What do you got? TV too? You got this?
I got a bunch of stuff today. Yeah, we're trying to promote this project. So
yeah, what do you got going on?
I'm doing this crazy web experiment over the next 6 weeks called Control TV. That's at controltv.com, and we got this guy, Tristan Cavares, to volunteer. We actually went through a rigorous selection process to find this guy, and now we've selected him. He is under our surveillance 24 hours a day, and throughout the day, he has to make decisions, whether it's like water or Gatorade, and that vote gets put to the audience. So everyone that's signed up to get alerts, you'll get an alert on your phone that says, hey, Tristan needs your decision. Is it oatmeal or cereal or is it a bran muffin?
So this guy has to live his life based on what people that are like...
The whimsy of the collective, yes.
Yeah.
Is that him right now, sleeping?
Yeah, that's him sleeping.
Let's wake him up.
We actually won't be able to wake him up, but later in the day, there will be a choice as to how we should wake him up. And yesterday, he was woken up by a mariachi band.
Because that's what I was going to ask you, how edgy you get with this. Because if it's oatmeal or Captain Crunch, who gives a crap?
Well, there's very simple decisions, and then there's really dramatic decisions. So the simple things are like, shoelaces or Velcro.
Right.
And then the complicated decision is, do you date this girl or tell her to go F herself?
Okay, good.
See what I'm saying?
Then you're doing it properly.
We're doing it.
Because some of these ideas sound good. No, I'm serious though. Some of these ideas sound good, and then you hear how they're doing. You're like, come on, don't pussy out.
It's on the web.
Yeah.
So you can do a little more, right?
It's live all the time.
But you can get away with more though. Pushing.
Well, we're pushing it to the degree that we want to help this guy in his life. Like we're not going to give him the option of walking on broken glass or anything like that. But we will.
Shooting himself.
Yeah. Should he shoot himself with an arrow or a handgun? No,
pick up the phone or punch yourself in the face. It's not. I totally. I'd fucking. You'd be the worst at it, dude.
To tell you the truth, that's part of what makes this format so dangerous and why I keep having these Oppenheimer moments. Maybe I've invented the atom bomb here because this format, we're policing it very specifically. We want to make sure that this guy actually benefits from this experience, and part of the experiment is to see how the audience reacts.
How do you surveil him for most of the time?
His entire apartment is outfitted with cameras. His car, which was given to us by one of our sponsors.
Okay. What if he's just walking the street?
We have 2 cameramen following him at all times.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy's constantly on.
Yeah, he's constantly on, and he's Twittering live, so he's getting interaction with the audience. The response has been incredible. We actually crashed the servers in the first day because there was so much traffic, people trying to watch it and people trying to participate.
So now, even if you're not watching, but you're signed up, like you get
alerts on your phone. Yeah.
Alerts on your phone.
Yeah. So even if you're just doing your thing, you're out in the middle of the day, you'll get an A, B, or C. You vote on it. That vote gets tallied in just a few minutes, and then he has to do what the audience wants.
Okay. Shit,
can you imagine what we would have this guy doing? It's like
it would be.
It's in the proper hands.
Seth said, you're trying to help this guy out. What's this guy's background? Like, where does he come from, and how can he do this?
He's actually a really nice guy. We went through a rigorous selection process. He is a former IT guy who's 25 years old, tall and handsome, and yet a little socially awkward and
I would take
and kind of shy and really, really sweet and just a basically decent fellow. So, he's also not interested in being a celebrity, but he's willing to let himself be on camera.
And how long does this process go on? Like
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
It's just an experiment. We just want to see what happens.
How did he get off for 6 weeks?
Well, he quit that job.
Oh, he quit.
Yeah, he was unhappy with that job and kind of unhappy with his direction in life, and that's why you answer an ad.
Did you guys pick how he quit his job?
Because
I have a few suggestions.
That's a good idea.
The old Ralph Cramden. You are a bum.
Well, if we do a spin-off, maybe we'll start that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of odd. That where do you think he's going to end up after 6 weeks? Is he going to get a job again and go back to a normal life, or do you think this will have some kind of impact on where his future takes him?
Well, we're giving him a lot of opportunities. We're introducing him to people. We're presenting him with different job training. We're trying to help him pick a direction and then put him in a position where he could achieve something. All of the decision making by the audience is just kind of fun. Mm-hmm. But we're actually trying to get people to help focus him.
Are there some real life crossroad moments that take place? Because obviously what kind of beverage he wants isn't going to make a big impact.
He personally has been through a lot, and I don't want to like tip our hand or anything, but he's been through a lot with his family. He's been through a lot in relationships. We're going to touch on all that, help him explore all that. But we also set up an email for people to date him, like submit their information in case they want to date him.
Yeah.
And something really interesting that happened, his ex-girlfriend who broke up with him a few years ago has submitted herself as one of the people to date him. Yeah. And I mean, I don't want to shout her out, but she's still in a relationship presently, so I don't know what her motives are, but it's interesting to explore.
He's scratching.
I just told him to do that. I told him to do that. I said, move, fag. He's
now,
pumped.
does he, obviously, when he's asleep or if he's constant surveillance here, what about private moments?
Well, you know, he can close the door in the bathroom if he's got to poop or something.
All right.
And he takes private showers.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
And I guess he sleeps in PJs?
That's really up to him. How open does he want to be online?
Yeah. Oh, okay. What happens if he wants to score with what's that, DeRosa, with the mic off?
What, Joe?
Oh, come on.
All right.
Is it off?
Opie's an insufferable prick.
All right.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, Joe.
What happens if he wants to score with a girl?
I mean, we might all get to watch him make out.
By the way, score.
Yeah.
Did they say score?
If he wants to go,
that's part of his text messaging with the girls.
What if he wants to vodio-do-do? What the hell? 23 skidoo.
I like how you just stuck up for me and then immediately insulted
me.
me.
You fucking buried yourself with score.
Well, all right. Hey,
I think it's going to score.
What if he wants to get some pussy?
All right.
Is that better?
Get laid.
Yeah. If he wants to, does he have to do it on camera?
I mean, it's up to him, really. I wouldn't say that we wouldn't watch it, but that's also not our aim.
Does he have a lot of company, or does he have people that come over?
Well, he's got friends that he knows, and then he's meeting people as well. And every one of his friends that he sits down with, like you watch him go to lunch with a friend, and they're all just sort of remarking how weird it is to be followed by cameras. And you talk directly to the camera as if it's the audience, so he relates to everybody that's voting by speaking directly to them. It's an oddly intimate experience considering how many people are signed up. But you as an individual are watching your computer, whatever your feed is, you are having this singular experience with him, even though you're part of a collective.
You always come up with good ideas, Seth Green.
That's pretty unique.
Man. You really do.
This may be the most dangerous idea of our time.
Nah, it's hey, what's your
We're
Twitter?
5 years away from televised executions. I
can't wait.
I Twitter under @SethGreen. I tried to keep it super simple.
Seth Green, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Why? Who has Seth Green?
Me. It's me. Yeah.
Green with an E.
There was but there was an imposter who was Seth Green 01.
Oh, really?
And I was like, well, all of you in the Twitterverse, it's an 01. That should be your first indicator.
That's not the guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and just be my name.
There are imposters. I've seen some Opie imposters. You seen those guys?
Where are they?
Yeah, they like.
No, and then it's weird. The imposter thing is really strange. I've been solicited by people who claim that they are Zac Efron and Charisma Carpenter, and I know that neither one of them are on Twitter. And yet they've amassed followings, and people are like, "I'm so excited to be following you, Zac Efron, Charisma Carpenter."
Christ. Yeah.
And then someone else who's obviously in collusion with them is like, "Oh, well, Seth Green said that they were." Then I'm like, "I didn't check my tweets. I never said that." Exactly. Don't hang that on me, man.
What do you use Twitter for the most? Like, is it because some people it's just inane. Nothing. Here's what I had for lunch today.
It's a very specific medium. The people that sign up for Twitter, the people that interact on Twitter, it's a completely specific form of communication, and it's mostly for promotions or just instant dissemination of information. If you say this is happening right now, and you want 1 million people to hear it, Twitter is the best way to do it.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of promotion on it. Yeah. And I noticed like Louis C.K., I love Louis, and when he's drunk on a plane and going off on Sarah Palin, there's nothing better.
Nothing better on Twitter.
But most of his are just like, hey, Louis on this on FX and stuff, and I'm just
There's a balance.
Louis,
there's a balance. I try and put out things that are actually interesting to our audience. Like we're shooting a third Robot Chicken Star Wars special right now.
Thank God.
And so I've been putting up behind the scenes pictures or things from sets where this is what's going to be on the special. Check out this cool moment. Here's our lighting director setting up this shot. I try and give people
that's behind the scenes
inside information, but at the same time, I'll also say, oh my gosh, you got to follow this person, or let's all meet at this movie, or watch this thing over the weekend.
But if you think about it, some of the funniest guys in the biz, they're not even on Twitter. I don't think Burr's not on Twitter.
Burr just got on.
Apollo doesn't tweet.
Yeah.
Some of the guys they just don't put the shit out.
You're gonna fucking sit there and fucking right there. I'm eating a sandwich. Go fuck yourselves.
I don't need that shit. Why the fuck do I care, right?
You'll never see me twittering about like what I'm drinking or I like juice. That's just not. That's not what that's for.
But there's so many people that just do that. You were talking about the Robot Chicken Star Wars thing. What kind of did you get to sit down with George Lucas and go over shit? How does he feel about this?
I've gotten to sit down with him a couple times, which is super surreal. And
that's gotta be.
I mean, honestly, it's super awesome. I can't even lie about how awesome that is. But he specifically, his whole company looks at our pages and they just they allow for Robot Chicken to be a little bit more inflammatory than anything that would be actual Star Wars. So we have a lot of leeway to do really strange stuff. There's only a couple times where a sketch was so crazy, no one in the company wanted to sign off, and George actually had to approve it himself.
Does he have to approve every single?
No.
Does somebody from Lucasfilm have
he's got a really strong company of people that represent
all
of his interests.
Must protect.
The franchise.
Cool. In the context of Robot Chicken, though, like you understand what the show is about, and you get away with a little more than if you were just kind of some guy.
We're lucky he likes us. That's the thing. That's what it comes down to, is he actually likes us and thinks we're funny, which gives us a lot more leeway than if he thought we were stupid.
You go around the ranch and shit. Get the tour.
I've been around the range.
Really? Just the sickest fucking thing. God damn it.
Does he have a golf cart?
No way. You went.
Well, I mean, there's golf carts on site, but more than anything, there's bicycles everywhere. So you can just grab a bike. And then
why is he so fat?
He's actually lost. Did you see him? He's lost a ton of weight.
He should pedal it with his chin. Look, I know you're friends, but he
right
does
under.
have a wobble.
Isn't it right under the Golden Gate Bridge, basically?
No, it's deep in.
It's on Tatooine. Shut up.
No, it's outside of San Francisco.
I always thought. Then my cab driver is a lying sack of shit. I was out there.
Wow.
That was in Florida.
I'm coming off the Golden Gate. I'm coming off the Golden Gate Bridge. He's like, there's where Lucas's whole, Lucas.
I can't believe it's probably like 45 minutes.
Everyone knows that's where Starfleet Command is.
This guy was.
I can't believe
fucking Lucasfilm.
The refugee didn't know where Lucas Ranch was. Dude, I want to sincerely. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I actually want to say how awesome I think it is that Robot Chicken and what you guys are doing. You're one of the, and obviously there's millions of Star Wars nerds out there, but you guys are one of the only things in pop culture that's considered cool right now that's still saying Star Wars is cool, because it's like this big nerd movement now to go, Star Wars sucks now. And the
I think that's just the older nerds that are sort of getting embittered in their later years.
But they will see anything that Lucas puts out.
But guys like me that were alive and in the theaters when the original Star Wars came out, it's easy for us as adults to say, oh, this doesn't hold up to our stringent standards. But if you watch A New Hope, C-3PO is crazy annoying.
Yeah.
Crazy annoying, and yet at 4 years old, he was my favorite character. So if you look at kids between the ages of 3 and 12, they grew up when Phantom Menace was in the theaters. They love Jar Jar. He's their favorite. My brother-in-law, Jar Jar's his favorite. And so I just have to say, well, we're at like categoric differences in our, you know what I mean? Like where that hit me versus where this hit him. And so the Clone Wars TV show is frighteningly popular with kids like 4 to 15.
It's awesome.
It is awesome for adults, but there's that whole backlash movement from the older kids, from the adult, like over 30 crowd.
They just want to handle, and I've used that same argument a bunch of times because I have a nephew who's about, I guess he's 8 or 9 now. Yeah. But when I talk to him, what's your favorite Star Wars movie, buddy? Phantom Menace. Yeah. Who's your favorite character? Count Dooku.
He says,
you know what
shut
I mean?
up and grow up, Joe.
You know, we'll argue it out, but
that's the undeniable thing about that brand and why it defies explanation, is because for over 30 years it's maintained relevance and continues to solicit new fans. It's really impressive.
I've had ones that I've liked
you look at guys like James Cameron, who are arguably greatest filmmakers of our time. And Cameron comes out about Avatar and says, I want to take on the Titans. I want to take on the Roddenberrys and the Lucas. And the fundamental difference between Avatar and Star Wars is you don't want to buy Avatar toys.
Right.
And
I agree.
That's nothing to do with how cool or exciting or what an interesting experience that is. You don't care to buy those toys. And yet you can't wait to buy a t-shirt that has Darth Vader with Kanye West glasses on it.
Yeah.
You're just going to buy Darth Vader with Kanye glasses because it's awesome and funny.
Did you like
Avatar?
Avatar?
You don't care about... I loved Avatar. Who'd ask me that?
No,
I did. Trust me. I loved Avatar.
He did.
I did. Yeah, you did, but I'm not going to buy those action figures. I'm not going to play with them.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a Naveed challenge? Do you want to have them like plugging their tails into each other?
Nah.
Is this
right?
Not as fun.
Did you love it because of the technology or because of the story? And
I've seen that story a million times.
Of course,
everybody's seen that story, but
Right.
it's a well-told version of that story, and it's beautifully executed. And you see visual things that you've never seen before. And a
But
style
Star
of 3D
Wars
that you
itself,
haven't
the first one,
New Hope?
New Hope, yeah, was a basic story too.
Yeah.
It's your basic.
Well, it's crazy,
story, but it was done so well, especially for the time.
Well, it was also a revolution.
It
was a straight-up revolution. No one had done a lived-in sci-fi world. Everything was like brand new ships and brand new clothes and silver accents, and everyone's in LeMay with shiny visors. And then you go to the Star Wars universe, and there's just aliens and humans living amongst each other as if
Filthy
it's no big
ships
thing.
that barely work. And,
Somebody broke it down the best I've ever heard it, where they were talking about there's always the Star Trek versus Star Wars argument. And this guy was like, Star Trek is technology. That's what it's about. It's where man can go and what we're capable of. Star Wars is environment. Like, everything around you is this completely separate world. And I didn't realize how similar it was to Lord of the Rings until the Lord of the Rings movies came out. And I was like, holy shit. Gandalf's Obi-Wan Kenobi, Strider's Han Solo, Frodo is Luke. You know what I mean? It's just, he just took that.
You are a geek.
I don't get to geek out.
I know about that.
That Seth's in here.
Joe,
I know you were a geek. I wasn't even thinking that.
I was thinking the
cool.
same.
Get to Mordor.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a true geek.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Holy shit!
I lit up.
You got
in
action
Clerks.
figures at home?
I used to. I have a box of
They're
them. I don't have them out anymore because
But you still have them, don't you?
Well, if I had a TV show on the air, I'd keep the goddamn things on display. But
You know what the trick is?
I can't do it.
You gotta marry a girl with an equally large toy collection, like I did.
That is the trick.
Wow. Damn.
What did you do? But you've always been like famous though, since forever. So
Just
it's
like the last 10 years. I mean, I've been acting 30 years, and it's only in the last 10 that you could really arguably say I'm famous.
But that's a key 10 years for, you know what I mean?
I'm saying
that's
a big
I'm
10
saying
years.
as far as sexual exploration, that's a good 10 years because I haven't reached that point. I can't have the figures out because
I did my share of dating, but I also married a girl who I had a lot in common with.
Right.
That's really the trick. If you're married to a girl who hates toys and you love toys,
you're in trouble.
You and your wife are going to argue.
They're going to be in a box in the attic.
Eventually, you'll argue about where you can put stuff. Whereas my wife and I merged our toy collections, and they've just overtaken the house.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but that's the one thing you have in common with her is the toys, right?
That's not the one thing. No, we got married on purpose. Like we actually teamed up. Intentionally.
Yeah.
we got a lot in common.
Did you just shit on me to my face?
No,
Did that just happen?
No, I'm just
we actually teamed up, fuckbag.
I'm clarifying the point. I'm clarifying the point.
No,
I know people when they join forces with somebody, they make a list of...
Join forces, you're talking the
lingo. You make a list of pros and cons, and we just had all pros.
Yeah, right.
But you're not supposed to be with someone that you're supposed to actually have everything in common with. That's what they say.
No, there's things that she does
no,
that I
I'm
don't
serious,
do.
man.
Stop.
I'm fucking serious, Anthony.
There's things that she does that I don't do. She likes to play, Final Fantasy. I don't play Final Fantasy. She'll spend 20 hours on Final Fantasy.
So you're a true gamer?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I play Miss Pac-Man and Tetris. I'll crush you in both of those games.
Yeah.
But I don't play. We went and played Halo, and I'm with 20 other people all playing on separate screens.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like snipering, changing out their weapons. If you saw my avatar on anybody else's screen, I'm like running at a wall, aiming at the sky in a circle.
Bad,
I'm terrible.
I got my little cousin's little cousin's a gamer, and he's got the fucking social skills of Mr. Bean. This kid is horrible. It's pretty ironic too that they make you wear a headset because that's exactly what he's gonna be fucking. He's gonna be working like Miami subs, down in fucking Del Rey. Honestly, they don't tell you that. It's you ever talk to kids? You've seen probably your cousin or something, the young kids or their nephew, dude. When they play games for so long, they can't communicate.
There's a brilliant episode of South Park, the World of Warcraft episode.
That was
where all the kids try and get on, and there's just some dude who's built up all his powers and strengths, and he's just sniping kids left and right. And they cut to that dude, and he can't even get out of his chair. He's got to grab her for sandwiches. And it's ridiculous.
You know what's upsetting me? What's upsetting me more than anything is the more Seth talks, the more I realize he's the one I'm supposed to be with. He said that Tetris Mix Pac-Man thing. I was like, I love those games.
I got two things that I have to apologize for. One, I don't swing that way, and two, I'm taken. So
I don't swing that way either.
but you're bringing up feelings that I didn't know I had.
It's like David Duchovny and Larry Sanders. Nice relationship.
They're actually saying you got to go, Seth, because you got a real busy schedule. They're like doing the wrap-up behind your head.
It's probably true.
All right. Family Guy, though. How many more years do you think that's got?
Jeez, I love that job. It'd be great if we lasted as long as The Simpsons.
As far as jobs go, that's one of the easier ones,
It's one of the best jobs I've ever had. It's a show I actually like to watch.
How long does it take you to do all your lines for a season?
I'll come in sometimes once a month and record 3 or 4 episodes at a time. But we make over 20 episodes a year, and then they get kind of rolled into making specials and things like that. So it feels like we're always making the show.
It's still a great show.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. I hope that never ends.
Well, but he's here to talk about Control TV, so we suggest a lot.
Well, this is happening right now. If you go to ControlTV.com, you can watch the live feed and you can vote. And if you sign up for the Twitter @ControlTV, you can get those alerts too. But more than anything, help us puppeteer this guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Very cool.
He's still sleeping, the lazy bum. It's 9 o'clock.
He's in Los Angeles. It's technically
someone's going to light him on fire in about 7 minutes. I took care of everything.
That's what we would do.
I got you, bro. I got you.
How should Tristan put out the fire? Running around, stop, drop, and roll? Douse him with water or a fire extinguisher?
We'll never be mainstream because we would take this great idea and ruin it. We would fuck it up.
Terrible.
It's bound to happen. I'm sure when our experiment's over, someone else will start like a Running Man experiment.
Of course. Yeah. We're heading that way.
That's great.
How great would that be?
Seth Green, ControlTV.com. And, check it out. Looks pretty cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
Nice to see you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Good to meet you.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the Virus, Sirius XM.
Now it's just going to be awkward until the end of the show after watching Joe DeRosa fall in love with Seth Green.
Fall in love.
And it got to a point where Seth Green had to let you down softly because he really thought you were a gay guy.
Oh, come on. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. You are a true geek, Joe DeRosa.
I'm a fucking raging geek.
I had no idea.
He showed me that video of his wife. Jesus.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah, then we go off the air and Seth's like, I got to brag. And then he shows us a video of his wife. And you know what? None of us could say anything bad about his wife.
Yeah.
She is fucking hot,
But
man.
he didn't have to, bring it up. He didn't have to bring
I know,
it
it's
up.
weird that he brought it up. He
He's
was,
like,
he was
Do you want-
bragging out of nowhere. But
He's like, yeah, check out the TV show. You guys got a YouTube? I want
Yeah,
to show
yeah.
you my wife. They were just
Show you my wife.
We weren't even
That's
talking
like-
It's
about
like,
your
dick,
wife.
dude.
Right.
It's like, dude.
And you could. You're right. It's normally the thing that you get trashed for.
Yeah.
And he literally threw down the Uno Wild Draw 4, and you're like, I can't. There's nothing I can do. You
But it
got
had
me.
nothing to do with what we were talking about.
No,
You
that's
basically
the
want to
thing.
say, not only am I really rich and really
Yeah.
famous, look what I'm banging.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just
That's
made
like an
$2 million
odd
on my
thing to
last
do.
picture, but before I go, you want to see my
Yeah.
fucking wife?
That was
That's
a little
great.
strange.
There's a psychological thing behind that, but I won't go into it. But I think we can all figure it out. It's not all that.
Is the psychological thing that I'm going to go home and cry about where my life is right now?
No.
No, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Not you. It's,
Oh,
no, I think
I'm
there's a
sorry, I'm
psychological
sorry.
thing
You
going
know,
on with
when you can
him.
when you can sit down and pat him on the head
Yeah.
while he's walking by,
Come
it
on.
might lead to this type of thing. Is that what you're getting at, Anthony?
Well, I wasn't gonna go there. Yeah. But,
Napoleon complex.
You
Is
weren't
that
gonna
what continue?
you weren't gonna go that low. I don't think.
No,
Come
Really?
on.
Were you going to
No.
take the high
Come
road,
on.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Da, da.
Tom,
All right. What do we
don't
got?
get short with me.
Sorry.
About
I'm sorry.
I don't want I made
Well,
a
it's
little
a-
comment.
You know what I mean? What are you doing to a guy's self-esteem? You bring in famous Seth Green. I'm sitting next to gorgeous Colin Kane over here. I mean, for Christ's sake, can you get me back in here with Kelly or Keith Robinson or somebody that I
Yeah,
could feel
really.
like a human being again?
I know. I thought it was Colin Quinn coming in today.
So
That'd be a
you.
lot easier.
I got
yeah, okay. What?
I got excited yesterday. They go, or when you guys were like, can you come back in tomorrow? I go, yeah, sure. And you go, are you, you know who's in? Colin. And I went, ooh. And you went, Kane. And I went, oh.
Dude, the worst is I actually. What the fucking worst thing is I have my number's blocked because I don't like giving out my number much anymore. And when I call people, it's blocked. So when they call, they get all excited like hello, and then they hear my voice and they're like, oh hey, what's up, dude? It's the fucking worst, dude. That's the worst thing about having a blocked number because they're like, oh, what's up, dude?
Answering blocked numbers though is like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
do I want to? Do I not? I'll wait for it to voicemail.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you go, fuck it. You hit it and go, hello?
It goes to voicemail, and all you hear is this. I'm in practice. That was my fucking.
I'm in practice.
You didn't like my Brett Favre. You all fucking just looked at me like this. Yeah, we got that, dude.
Well, Anthony tried
I'm at practice again.
I got to get this audio.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
the Brett Favre story is all over the place with his tiny penis. And this girl, Jenn Sterger, Sterger was on our show. And, she's all right.
I didn't know at the time I was trying for fucking Brett Favre's sloppy seconds.
And it finally came out today that Anthony hits on, or used to, whatever.
When I was in my single years.
Yeah,
Those were after the relationship was over. I was in a relationship for a while. I was single and decided, if there's a girl that comes in here, I'm going to try to chat it up.
So we're going to get a whole...
And failed miserably.
I like how you talk about it like you're Picasso. During my single phase.
Yes, during
my blue phase. For the Pablo fans out there. I brought your bit home for them.
Don from Texas is saying Seth Green's wife is nude on the internet.
What? Well, what are we waiting for? Why would he show
Danny
us...
just perked up.
Why would he show us like a geeky video when there's nudes on the internet?
Dude, she was wearing a Han Solo costume. That was better than seeing her naked to me.
Joe's a geek, man.
Jesus, she's wearing those tight fucking Harrison Ford pants.
But,
all right, let's see.
Starting next week, E-Rock's going to have a whole disc of audio of Anthony picking up girls, and there's or trying
on the. Is that her? Are those nude pictures?
They're nudes, but you can't. Whoa, hello.
What movie is that? Holy shit! What movie is that?
That's Carrie.
Oh,
wait.
This is a Masters of Horror.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. Let me go to the old Mr. Skin.
Mr. Skin. That's where you gotta go.
Yeah.
Of course.
Look at those milk jugs.
I'm gonna put my glasses on.
There we go. Why he had to go? Hey, look, here's my wife, so we could just go. Yeah, let's
look at the geek video.
And talk about just showing your most loved one to a group of fucking animals. Jesus, guys that you just shouldn't expose something like this to.
And especially our fans will just be like, "Yep, there it is."
Hey, she's all right. But that ass shot was a little shaky.
She's all right.
Well, was it? I didn't
The
notice.
ass shot was a little shaky.
Was it?
Yeah.
A little bit, right, Colin?
Yeah, it was a high ass. It was up by her shoulders.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it was a bad angle because
by
that
the
ass
lighting or
good,
something.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
That's actually Seth. That's Seth right there. There's the dumper. Yeah.
Dumper.
Look at that.
There's a little droop going on there. No,
it's all right.
What's going on?
Can't tell with that lighting. It's very
plus,
evil,
she's
reddish.
She's walking upstairs, so the angle is natural.
Fair enough. We're watching screenshots of her getting murdered in a fucking horror movie right
she's
now.
supposed to look all
sorry, Joe the Geek.
Yeah.
We wanted to look at the nudity part.
I just want. I think we should. This is what we should do, Opie. We should start our own site where we tell Seth's wife what to do. We should fucking text him right now while he's on the fucking View that I got a new fucking site going.
I love it.
The first thing I thought was we're gonna take that fucking idea and do what you should do with that idea.
Awfulness.
We should do it with a Bobo or Ira, one of our fucking lunatics.
Is he going on? Is he going to the View? He's going to the View. You said
no. No, I just said.
I thought Colin said something. I thought he was
probably
saying
going to that Fox 5 Good Day New York thing.
Yeah, never mind. We share.
He's probably just getting his limb lengthened.
Can we get to the audio of Anthony trying to pick up the Brett Favre?
Yes, the Brett Favre chick.
She came in and gave us a whatever interview, but at the end, Anthony was showing his game.
Oh Jesus! I'm still hung up on the fact that she doesn't have a boyfriend. I'm kind of looking like why?
Why?
I don't understand how
I'm just too busy for it, honestly.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and I find a lot of the guys up here are just very self-serving and very egotistical.
Yeah,
so.
I find that too.
Oh, really?
Where do you live?
Hoboken.
Oh, really?
No, your address.
You're close. No, your address.
I don't like her.
No.
It took one clip. I don't like her. She's way too full of herself, man.
You know what?
She's way too fucking full of herself.
I'm trying to be laid back, cool. Yeah, what? Go ahead. Tell me. I don't
what,
care.
guys?
Whatever.
You're from Hoboken? You're from Hoboken?
Yeah, Hoboken. That's close. That's good.
That's good.
I just find that these... I find these guys are too self-serving and too egotistical. I need a real dumb fucking mook
that'll send me pictures of his dick so I can sell them out to the media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By chance.
Yeah. I don't like these guys with self-esteem that'll put me in my dumb place.
Now I know why she doesn't have a boyfriend.
All right, let's continue.
You have no time. You can't find
Happy
any time
houring
to
at
go out or
weekends.
anything. You don't find any time.
You know what? It's
for
just that
social
my
life?
type doesn't include people that GTL on a regular basis.
What's
The
that?
whole Jim Tan Laundry. You don't watch the Jersey Shore?
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't watch it very
like
often,
that.
but I watched it. I watched it for like 2 seconds, and I was just like, I'm now dumber for watching this.
Yeah.
So that's I don't date because of that show.
Joe seething, right?
Fucking.
Yeah, I'm with you on
I'm
this one.
dumber for watching this. Unlike what? Unlike your brilliant show on Versus, you fucking nitwit.
Kind of with you, Joe. Kind of with you on this one,
Joe
man.
does not like.
No, there's something about her, man.
You were in love with Seth, and now you're bashing her.
Yeah, because
You
Seth
are
comes
a
in and he's
homo.
like, he's like, hey, what the fucking Lucas Ranch? He's saying shit I,
know,
care
that is
about.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking chick.
Kind of a Lucas Ranch.
I just don't have time. Go fuck. What are you so busy doing?
Yeah.
Doing what? Doing what? What is she doing? She hosts that show.
Uploading fucking sound and
Has there ever
Yeah,
been-
I'm too
has-
busy ruining people's lives.
Yeah.
Anthony, the audio continues.
of
What
course
she
it does.
looks for in a guy. This is the same girl that kind of has that controversy with Brett Favre right now. And Ann tries to relate.
Oh, okay. So
Because
what
that
do
is
you,
what
what do
I'm
you look,
surrounded
what do you
by.
look for in a guy? Like what would be a
know
nice
what?
night out for you?
A nice night out. Honestly, I'm a dive bar kind of girl. I don't
Yeah.
like clubs. I don't really do a lot of drinking or partying.
Isn't that good if there's just something good on TV and a few characters just talking at the bar,
Exactly.
and a couple of beers, and you can just hang out and kind of
That's
overhear
why
some
I
conversation.
like my show. Is
shit
that's
like
what
that.
it feels like. That's
That's
the same kind of
perfect.
thing.
God, me and you, I feel something here.
You could be my future ex-husband. I
think
see
I could.
this.
As long as there's the portion between now and the X part, that's fine by me.
This
Yeah,
and they all say the same fucking thing.
suck.
You know, man, despite my fake tits and my ass implants and my highlighted hair, I'm just a regular girl. I like a cold beer and some fucking go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
DeRosa.
They all like
Holy
because
shit.
I fucking deal with it as a comic. I meet girls after shows and they go, you're so funny. I love when you tell those stories about when you flip out with people and stuff like. It's so funny. I could so relate to it. Yeah, it's funny up until real life when they're with me on a date and they see me flip out and they're like, what the fuck are you
happened?
doing right now?
Where's the funny guy?
They're so full of
You
shit.
heard it all from the stage, dummy.
Yeah, I'm so tired of that. Angelina Jolie. I'm just a regular girl. I'm just a normal girl. That's why I adopt kids from all over the fucking world. You're not a normal fucking girl. Normal people, don't get their fucking eyelid tattooed and go adopt a baby.
His veins getting bigger.
I
His veins
know.
I know,
is
Joe,
getting
sit down.
bigger.
Sit down. I'm sorry Seth rejected you, but sit down.
He's
Please.
angry. There's so many reasons.
Please, sit
today.
down. You're going to have an aneurysm.
Fucking thinking of all those action
is there-
figures and fucking Miss Pac-Man.
Then you got Jim Norton helping you out here, Ant.
Oh,
Jim
that's
brags about
gonna
Ant's
work.
house, and Jen deflects. You'll hear her deflect.
Oh, that's
she doesn't
never
want
good.
anything to do with you.
The deflection.
He has a gentleman's house.
Another good one.
Nice.
I am
a
quite a
bachelor
gentleman.
pad.
No, it's actually set up very nice as a it's a large house. You'd think a family would live there, but
no.
I just pound around there alone.
Oh my god.
Yes, that is my movie theater.
Yes.
I like how you don't have any friends sitting around you.
They're friends I consider pesky. You know, you don't need a lot of.
Too.
Anthony just hires black people to sit, and he can throw them out for talking.
I was just having that conversation with someone the other day because they wanted to.
There's the deflection.
Don't you,
Jimmy? Funny line.
I like how you threw in. You're like, it's a big house. You know, you would think a family.
Family
right
lives there. That speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Right there, I said 15 things with saying one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way,
total fear of commitment. There's no family there. I'm not married. I don't have kids. All that was said.
Yeah. Don't you wish you had that audio fader in real life? Oh, I was just talking about this. Shut the fuck up.
Holy shit.
No, but dude, she likes regular guys, man.
Regular
Yeah,
guys.
she likes a guy like
Brett
you.
Favre. Knock around
you
guy
know.
like Brett Favre. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I like regular guys with regular dicks, so I could put their pictures up on the internet.
Yeah.
Sell my fucking voicemails to someone.
When a girl like that says that, I like regular guys, what she means is, I like when Brad Pitt plays a regular guy in a movie. That's what she fucking means.
Damn. You are nailing this right on the head, man. Holy shit.
With that, Ann has a bar and guns. So you went with the bar and guns stuff.
I went with bar and guns?
Yeah, to try to get
that is
Jennifer
desperate.
Sterger, the Brett Favre
That's desperation.
girl kind of thing. Yeah.
Come with me, and I could kill you too. If you, what's your poison? What do you like to drink?
I don't drink a ton, but when I do, I'm sticking to like beer.
Just beer, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like regular light beer or?
Yeah, just regular. Why are you showing me him holding lots of weapons?
That
that's
was
supposed to entice me.
that's a funny
That's
picture.
supposed to
Stop
entice
it.
me.
That was photoshopped. He doesn't actually
He's
own
like,
that
come over,
gun.
I'll show you my toys.
No one owns a gun like that, obviously. That would be
Put my
crazy.
bar up there.
There's
What
a
are you
picture
trying
of
to do, you cockblocker?
He's holding a rifle and a
It's like,
free
does
Cuba
this look
pamphlet.
like someone you can trust? And he spins the screen to me.
I know. I blatantly called him a cock blocker. At that point, it's like, hey, you cock blocker. The girl's right there. It's just, oh, great. Is that the picture? The Life
hilarious.
magazine fucking Lee Harvey Oswald shot?
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, he was
They
pulling
should've
out all the stuff.
Fix the
I love it.
contrast on that. It would have looked a lot better.
Ann thinks they have a lot in common.
Oh, really? God, I think we have a lot in common. I think we'd probably have fun if we just
Yeah, we'll just
kinda
have
went
to have one of the guys set it up.
Yeah, I guess we will. No, one of the guys will have to set it
Well,
up.
why wouldn't you maybe go out to
I'll have my people.
Do you know how to work an iPhone?
You don't even know who my people are.
Do you know how to work an iPhone?
Bring the hot
Exactly.
chicken from the hallway.
Do you know how to work an iPhone?
Not really.
Yeah, give her your iPhone so she can maybe, put her.
Nah,
number
I
in
can
there.
feel these things, Opie.
This one ain't
I
happening.
can feel these things, and
I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe
The truth is, the reason I don't have a boyfriend is because I might be a lesbian. I haven't decided yet, but that's what I'm thinking.
How many women have you been with?
None.
Yeah,
There's always a
none.
first.
Yeah, that was a
Why
joke.
not?
There's always
You're not a lesbian.
a hot
lesbian.
chick
You
that
like-
you
you
think
like
you
the
go
cock.
maybe. That I had that experience a couple weeks ago.
Well, I
with
can
this-
help you out there too. I'll drag some over the house. Whatever you need.
See, now she wants to sound dangerous. She
Yeah.
might be into women.
Yeah, and also, too, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. I've just floated through life and been fucking handed everything. I'll do whatever I want without having to put any real fucking stake in it. She sucks.
I knew it was time to reach down, pull the ejection handle, and
Oh, really?
fucking
Well, we got more
maverick
audio.
my ass out of that fucking.
Like that-
really?
Well, because I knew it was in a weird place.
I was in a flat spin.
Yeah.
But I'm going to eject.
Well, and that's why I had to get involved to
Oh,
really make it
really?
uncomfortable. I want to
Thanks.
play Ant's last card. He has a giant Italian hog. He does though. Yeah, he has a giant Italian hog. Huge
penis.
His penis is fucking big. Yeah.
Do I look Italian? Is that supposed to entice me?
Are you? Well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
Italian because he's Italian. He's
Check.
just.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Oh, this will make me feel better. I hope that. Have you ever been with a black man?
No.
All right, just
Damn it! I was hoping she'd say yes, so then I could just go, okay, forget it. But then again, she did earlier say her father would kill her for the
I'm an equal.
one thing.
I'm
so-
an equal opportunity dater, but I can't. I don't know. That's just something I haven't delved into yet.
Yeah, that's a big line to cross right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, now we have something else in common. Racism.
No, I'm not at all.
Joe, to you, sir. Because everyone's begging. They're like, please, more jaded DeRosa. They're calling you. He's the shit, Trent Rice.
It's fucking and her only response to everything is that supposed to entice me?
That's the word. That's the word of
I
the
was
week.
never a fan of girls like that.
Yeah, it's like
There's something that's a huge turnoff there,
It's
right?
fucking
What is it?
dismissive. She's sitting there like a fucking queen, like King Henry the fucking VIII, going, next, be gone, be gone. I'm growing bored with this right now. And that's what pisses me off about that I like regular guy shit. You know what? If you do like regular guys, yeah, that should entice you. You're talking to a psychopath gun nut right now who's got a mansion
and a big Italian
close
hog.
by and a big dick and a fucking bar and a movie theater.
Right.
What more do you want? Go get drunk in his fucking Scarface house and sit in the fucking movie theater and watch Rambo and shoot his guns off. Not enough. I'm bored with this. What else?
Yeah, move on.
Fuck you.
And then Ant officially gets shot down. By the way, this starts a whole new bit that we're going to continue with next week. All the girls that Anthony has hit on.
I've tried. I would say in the past couple of years.
E-Rock's working on it right now.
Trying. So E-Rock's pulling everything out.
There's a lot.
Who else was there? There was the chick from Saw was one of your. You guys talked about that before.
From Saw, the chick from Lost.
Did you land any of them? Did you get any of them?
No.
Not one?
No, I went out with a penthouse girl, but it was
she
dinner.
sort of said yes.
It was dinner, and when she comes to New York now, she never fucking even says anything. She has to sneak into New York.
That's hilarious. Porn. You hit on a porn chick, a chick from Lost, a chick from Saw. You really go after chicks that have been in panic situations.
I know, right? I think they're used to it. They're used to the guns and the danger, and violence.
Well, here it is. Ant gets shot down, but on his way out, he's still trying.
Oh, really? At least I'm feeling some sympathy from the listeners that say, wow, Anthony just got shot down in front of so many people. Wow. Yeah, that was a bad one.
No, but at least you saw it coming this time.
I usually...
Unlike the other times.
Did I get fucking broadsided on that one?
By your partner.
Opie slammed 2 torpedoes into her side.
By your partner. We're an alternative couple. I didn't want her to break up the partnership.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Unlike the other times.
Wait till you're next week. It's going to be one after another.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Cluster fuck. I usually...
Unlike the other times.
Yeah, no, the other times I've got numbers at least and stuff.
At least you saw this one coming, so it wasn't that awkward for everybody.
Yeah, I know. I thought,
He's just cockblocking himself at this point in time.
No, I was waiting for somebody like you to walk into my life.
Attaboy, Anthony.
I got to stop it.
Come on.
I was being sarcastic at that point.
I know.
Please.
Were you?
Please.
I do the same thing, though, like when you tried to make the racist joke at her.
Yeah.
Like, I do the same thing. As soon as I know I'm not scoring, I'm just like,
then it's like, yeah.
How can I insult her quickly?
I'm a racist. You suck. You're a racist.
Yeah.
You're not that hot. Fuck you.
Dude, rule of thumb with chicks, man, the hotter they are, the crazier they are, for the most part.
Lunatics.
It's my experience. I don't know. Just the real pretty ones, they're just
batshit crazy.
Fucking nuts. The whole life, they're just,
I was out with...
Well, the ugly ones are crazy, too. You've never dated one. You motherfucker.
Ah, man.
You ever go hogging, Colin?
Yeah, come on.
You ever go hogging?
Hogging for him is a 9.
Yeah, exactly.
She had a pimple on her face.
Yeah.
That's hogging.
Her shoe was untied.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Fucking ridiculous.
Shit.
Hogging.
Fuck yeah,
Look at this fucking guy.
Fuck you. Everybody.
Fucking Ed Burns face on this guy. Just to believe that.
Go for it, dude. Go for it.
No, I've told you a million times, you're a fucking stunning man. I'm not embarrassed to admit it.
Joe needs to fucking just say it this morning.
I know.
Just fucking say it, Joe. Joe, say it. I love you.
Just
Come on.
say it.
I'm going to go home and whack to a tranny later.
All right.
You'll commit to that at least.
It's a gray area.
No, this fucking dude, it's like, I love Colin, but like, we can't, like, we're friends, man. I've known you for a long time, but it's like, I can't get too close to Colin because I could never go hunt chicks with him.
You're the fat chick.
Oh, I'm beyond the fat chick.
If you're out with Colin, you are the fat chick that wrecks the night for the hot chick that wants to date Colin.
Did you ever see League of Their Own?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's Gina Davis, and I'm that fucking fatso retard that they dress up in the ball gown halfway through the movie. Like, there's no fucking way. I got a good arm.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, man. Some of these, these ugly chicks. Though, the one thing I can't stand is these chicks who are just so confident, but they're just disgusting. I mean,
a lot of
times you get these chicks who she went to an Ivy League school and she's just horrible. Some of these chicks. That's all I want to say about that. You fucking, you never see these fucking ugly confident chicks. They're just awful. They're fucking
Dude,
awful.
Yeah.
they're all, listen.
I can have anything I want. Yeah, just not men, sweet tits. So why don't you go fucking wait in the car, turn the heat on, come out in 3 years.
I'm not, like, believe it or not, man, I'm not a sexist dude. I just get angry about the fucking hypocrisy of it. And these things keep happening with the Tiger Woods, the Brett Favre, over and fucking over.
But
And
it's
it gives
money. It's
chicks
money,
like
dude.
that.
It's money.
It's
dude.
like you can't be, like you're saying, you can't be ugly and a cunt. You've got to, and you shouldn't be pretty and a cunt either. That's not cool either. But it's like either have something to offer. You know what I mean? Have some laurel to rest on where you go, I'm really hot, but I'm a cunt. And you go, fucking cunt, but you, man, look at her ass. Or be fucking hideous and you be like, she's cool though, man. She's a good fucking girl. You know what I mean? But to be both negatives, that doesn't equal a positive. It doesn't mean you're strong. It just means you're a shitty human being. It's unjustified arrogance. You're walking around like a fucking Will Ferrell character at the end of the day. You're like, what are you, just a hump? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Ron Burgundy? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
fuck, man.
Well, let's wrap up the audio of Anthony going after Jennifer Sterger.
Shit.
There's more.
More? What the fuck did I do?
holy shit.
What, did I crawl out of my knees?
It's just the end of the clip we
Jesus,
started.
come on, Anthony. I was waiting for somebody like you to walk into my life.
Attaboy, Ange. Attaboy.
Jimmy.
Attaboy.
If only I could say it with a straight face.
All right, so we got to take a break. Versus is the channel.
Versus.
But I'm
she
up for
can't
it.
stop me from jerking off to her show.
Way to go out in style.
You know what? I'm like, why did they leave the stupid plug in there now?
Jesus.
Perfect.
You're right.
Perfect.
When you know you're done, you're fucking done.
You're done.
That's it. I'm going to jerk off to your TV
Just
show.
firebomb the whole area.
Go down like fucking Nino Brown. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of motherfuckers with me.
Kamikaze in my ass right into the bridge.
Blaze of glory, dude. Blaze of fucking glory, man. It's just a fucking, you know, man. We did a show the other night, and I was out with my buddy Aaron after the show. It was a great show. We had a great time. We're hanging out with these girls after the show at a bar, and there's one, and she's a beautiful girl, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna approach this girl. She's really cute. I want to talk to her. So I start talking to her. I get her number. Dude, I'm being as upfront and candid with this girl as I can be, but like in a charming way. And I'm like, I want to call you. She's like, all right. And I go, don't give me your number if you don't want me to call. I'm going to call you. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this for real.
Jeez, that sounds like a threat.
And she's
like, no, I'm fucking call
I'm
you.
Gonna call you. But it was funny. We're laughing. And she's like, call me. You better call me. All right. I'm expecting a call, right?
Call you.
So I go, okay, cool. She gives me her number. She goes to leave. I walk outside. She's outside taking pictures with my buddy Aaron. She's got her arms all over him. She gives him her number, leaves the bar, comes back, goes directly to him 2 hours later, literally just ignores me like I was never there. And we were talking about this, and I go, dude, do you believe the fucking audacity of that? Like, it's fine if you don't like me. I can deal with that. But it's like, if I did that to two girls, it would be a shitstorm. It would be a shitstorm. It's unfucking real. Their ego, like, I used to have a bit I did in my act, but it was a true story. I had sex with a girl one time. We wake up the next day, and she goes, that never would have happened if I wasn't so drunk last night.
Wow, she said that.
She said that to me. I go, can you imagine if I said that to a woman? Like, you know, hey, baby, that never would have happened if I was... Rape! I wouldn't even get the sentence out of my fucking mouth. Literally, I would not even finish the sentence, dude. These chicks can do things where if you did it, you're a creep, you're rapey, and they it fucking drives me nuts.
You must have felt like a piece of dog shit that night. Like
what
she gives you the number, and then
she
goes
horrible.
outside, and then you just see like I'm being blown off.
You know why I felt horrible too? This is true, and this is really sad actually. I saw her, and I was like, you know what, dude? This chick is usually someone I would think is out of my league.
And I go, you
you're
know what?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I go, I'm not selling myself short, dude. I'm a good person. I'm going to fucking talk to this girl.
You talked your way up. You talked yourself up.
Yeah, and I got her number, and I'm like, God damn it, yeah, I fucking did it.
It
and
can
then
work.
She showed me immediately, no, you can't.
No,
you
Put
can't.
you right back where you belonged, motherfucker.
Yeah. Without an ounce of remorse. Without an ounce of remorse, dude. It's... I can't even. I'm just done.
Wow, that is fucking brutal. That's like school shit. That happens to you in school, and you go home going, fucking bitch! And then you have to have it happen like last week.
Well, dude, it's like Burr says in his act. It is school shit because when you Burr's got that thing in his act about when you don't face that threat of physical harm for your whole life,
right?
That school shit carries into your adulthood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys, that shit gets knocked out of us at 11, 12 years
old. I love when Burr's
old.
doing that. She knows she's not going to get hit.
Yeah.
She knows you're not going to punch her in the face.
It's so... It's so true, dude, and it's like we get that shit knocked out of us, and then they fucking don't, and then they just carry that. It's such fucking immaturity. They float through life like that chick. Maybe I'm a lesbian. I don't know. I I haven't decided yet. Really, you're just gonna decide what you want to fucking be? What the fuck is wrong with you, you sociopath? Do you like Snatch or not? If you don't like it, you're not a lesbian. If you do, you do. But it's not some sort of fucking... Lying. Oh, well, that's the other thing, too. They just fucking say whatever. Oh,
Joe.
Dude, I got to stop.
Joe, listen to me. Joe.
I love this.
Joe, look at me.
It's unbelievable.
You need to get laid.
I just got laid 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm doing all right, believe it or not. I know how to bottle this up.
You certainly do.
Dude, if a woman is a woman, if she's a respectable person, a respectful person, an individual, dude, I'll treat her like a queen, dude. I got no problem with that.
But you can't. You can't fucking base your decision on women just on this one girl who fucking negged you at this shit bar upstate. You gotta fucking.
I'm not. I'm basing it on everything I see in the news and in the.
But that's the news, you know.
This is the thing. That's why I say I'm not sexist.
Yeah.
I just hate certain women that do this. You know what I mean? There are certain women that do this, and there's a lot of them that do it now.
Yeah.
And it's fucking ridiculous, man.
It's a world.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's a world.
Right. We gotta get one more break in, and then we're gonna finish up with these guys.
Yes.
Joe DeRosa and Colin. What are we promoting today, boys? Joe, what do you got?
My CD's out, so please go buy it. The Depression Auction is the title. It's on Comedy Central Records. You can get it at iTunes and Amazon. And I'm going to be at Helium in Philadelphia the weekend of October 30th. Me and Amy Schumer are co-headlining at Helium. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so check that
Colin,
out.
what do you got going on, brother?
I'm probably just gonna bury pornos after the show.
In the woods.
No,
in plastic Ziploc bags.
I threw that out there. You guys are like, all right, creepy. Yeah. I'm in Hartford tonight. You can check out ColinKane.com for tickets, and then that's what's going on, man.
All right. I'll explain the porn thing after the break. It just showed you're a lot younger than me in it.
The fact that I bury pornos?
Yeah, because I think we used tinfoil because I don't think they had fucking Ziplocs.
I didn't use anything. Like I said,
don't think they had Ziplocs back then.
I didn't keep them in my house because I knew my.
Yeah, we all hid our shit, but I don't think we had the option of Ziploc bags to keep the moisture out.
I came home from school one day and on the table was about 17 porno mags with a little yellow post-it note from my dad. See me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Found the collection, dude.
Oh.
At least he knew you weren't gay. You should have been happy.
Still.
No.
I'm sorry to the gay people, but I mean, it was a different era back then.
Joe was actually taking a piss
real
right now.
concern that maybe your son was gay, and I went with that, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, like fathers don't still find it a great concern. Give me a break.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
Having a great show with Joe DeRosa and Colin Kane. As far as Twitter goes, I believe it's just Colin Kane on Twitter.
Yes.
Kane's spelled Kane.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it could be the...
yes, sir.
Brett Favre over here.
It could be the Cain and Abel thing. I don't know. There's other ways to spell Kane.
Let's go through all of them right now.
That's okay. Joe DeRosa Comedy, I think, on Twitter.
That's right. Thank you.
If you want to follow Joe and his bitterness...
I gotta follow you, Joe.
Matt in Queensbury writes, DeRosa's killing today, but Jesus Christ, make sure he takes some blood pressure medication after the show today.
I know. Sound like fucking Pat Cooper in here today.
What's happening with these people? Oh, angry constantly.
How has he not died of a heart attack, that Pat Cooper, with all that anger and energy that he
keeps
throws
you going,
out?
dude. Your angst keeps you going.
That's what some people would say. Hey, thin gals and fat pay. Guess it was a slow news day. The newspaper. Skinny girls make a lot more money than they say curvy girls, but we all know what that means.
Fat.
Yeah.
Fat fucks.
Yeah.
And they compare a girl that weighs 134 pounds. The average girl weighs 164 pounds. And they compared her with a girl that weighs 194 pounds. And they're saying that the skinny girl makes $10,719 more per year on average than the fat girl.
I wonder how they did that. Did they just pick two girls out that were fat? Is it an average
fat girl
thing?
makes $9,873 on average less than skinny girls.
Well, you know, there's going to be setbacks to the lifestyle you choose. What are you going to do, you know? Is it different for fat guys? Do fat guys make equal?
I don't know, man.
Probably not. A lot of executives are, overweight guys.
Yeah.
But that's because they become executives, right? And then get fat?
Maybe that's it.
I don't know how they did this. That's a good question, Ant. Over 25 years, if a working gal has a 25-year career, this is where the stats are fucked up because now she's losing her looks 25 years in, so she's not making as much, right?
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
You never see fat old secretaries, do you now?
No, you don't. No, you see old secretaries.
You see old secretaries,
but not fat old
ones.
secretaries.
They're gone.
Over 25 years, the skinny girl will make $389,000 more than the fat girl. Gaining 30 pounds can result in a $15,574 loss in annual pay.
Good for them.
In annual pay.
It shows willpower. It shows fucking, stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah,
And they're probably working more because they're not eating.
Yeah,
most
I
of the
agree.
time.
That's a message to all you fat girls.
Yeah.
Work a little harder.
That's great. That was a great message too, because there's some fat chick right now who hates being fat, and then you just told her she's not gonna make money.
She's gonna be broke.
She's not gonna get skinny feeling sorry for herself. Get out there and try a little bit.
Come on, work that ass off and make a few bucks.
You want to lay around all day. You wonder why you're making less money.
You lazy bitch.
That's unbelievable.
Show. Opie and Anthony on the Virus. Sirius XM.